Palestinian. The fact is that Judaism is a religion of 3,000 years, existing now for over 1,000 years with Muslims, and Zionism is a creation, a nationalism.
That's right.
A little over 100
That's
years.
right.
A little over 100 years ago. What's going on? If it's such as a necessity for Judaism, why all of a sudden this is a thing, a movement of a little over 100 years? My religion is 3,000 years. We died for our religion for 3,000 years. My grandparents were killed at Auschwitz, as the majority of our communities. We never aspired or wanted to take a piece of land or steal it from the Palestinians or from anybody.
That's
this
right.
is not Judaism. Judaism is religion subservience to God. Zionism is a transformation to nationalism, a selfish, flawed nationalism that's taking the homes away from the inhabitants, from the indigenous people of Palestine. This is unacceptable. It's not Jewish.
That's right.
This is against the Jewish religion, and that is why Jews around the world who are true to the Jewish religion, when you go to New York, right across from Manhattan, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, where you find the largest concentration of pious religious Jews who are keeping the Torah, who give their lives for their religion, for kosher, for education, costs so much money, yet there's not one Israeli flag. If Zionism in the state of Israel would have some value by us, where is the Israeli flag? Why do we oppose it? We oppose it because it is against God, it is against our religion. We do not accept this.
That's
and
right.
we want the people of the world to know that supporting Zionism is not only something different from anti-Semitism, it is anti-Semitism. It is Zionism is the cause of a rift, of hate, of mistrust, of estranging the Jewish people from the Muslims and for humanity. People look at Jews and they say, how could you do such a thing? This is Zionism because of their selfish interests of pulling Jewish people into their quagmire, into their disgusting occupation. We have nothing with their occupation. We despise it. We oppose it. We are Jews. We are to be subservient to God. God is peace. God, it says, Mahu Rachem Avatate Rachem. God is compassionate, so you should be compassionate. This slaughter of the people of Palestine is a Nakba. This is a colossal tragedy. It is a colossal sin. There's no words, of course, to describe this. And because we are Jews, we oppose it. Because we are Jews, we say the occupation has not 1 inch, 1 centimeter of a right to exist. They are forbidden to occupy. What they're doing is they are stealing, they are hijacking, they are using the identity of a religion for their selfish reasons. But it is not Judaism. It is the devil. It is Satan. They're simply masquerading in the religion. We are hurting and crying with the people of Gaza. My brothers and sisters on Jerusalem daily demonstrate. They get brutally beaten. They get sprayed with that stink water that happened to Columbia students daily. This is what's happening. This is what's happening to Jews around the world. There will be hundreds of thousands more demonstrating. If it wouldn't be for the fear, the intimidation, the brutal attacks of the Zionists, you should just know, around the world, invariably, the more the religious, the Jewish community, the more anti-Zionist they are. The more anti-communist they are. We hurt, we cry with the people of Gaza, with the people of Palestine. And God is almighty. God, at the end of the day, is the power of the world. He will bring an end to this occupation. He will bring an end. We don't know when. We are, though, required to stand up. Speak up.
That's
speak
right.
Out. Do not be intimidated. It is not anti-Semitism to speak up against Zionism. It is anti-Semitism to support Zionism. So much blood has been spilled.
That's right.
Muslims and of Jews. How many years? Over 100 years is blood being spilled. It's not because of religion. We lived in every Arab and Muslim land, and we were embraced by Arab and Muslims. When we suffered by the Crusades, the Inquisition, or throughout history, and in the Ottoman Empire of Palestine. Blood has been spilling since the occupation, since the aspiring of making a state. So who is anti-Semitic? The Zionist state of Israel. They are the cause of so much blood. and suffering and rift between Jews and Muslims and world unrest. Let us do what we can, and God will help. Sooner nowadays we will see a free Palestine.